Diamond Director, Paul Romello.
Hello, good
Paul, how's
afternoon,
it
good
going?
morning. Great, yourself? Thank you very much.
Glad you could join us today.
All right, thank you.
So,
So do I move on?
all right, are you ready, Paul? Is your slides good?
Yeah, pretty
All right,
right,
let's
let's
do it.
go. Uh, all right. Can you see, there they are. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, we've been in Jeunesse for about approximately maybe 7 years. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about a story and success that I experienced when we did a change from where I worked before into network marketing. It came basically, my wife was introduced to Jeunesse, and I was working in a job. I was a director of a department there, but it was for the federal government, and the position I had was being watched at all times because of the let's say the clearance required for this position. So, Geraldine went to Mexico, and she was building the internet, and I wanted to get involved. But as soon as I started getting involved on online and start promoting the business, I got a call from the upper and mentioned, hey, what are you doing? Are you working here, or are you going to do network marketing? And I had to make that decision. Where did I want to go? And I quit. I resigned. And he said, you got to be kidding me. You're going to resign this position? And I said, well, I know where I'm at right now, and I'm not really enjoying my life. My time, I'm always here. And what can I do? What do I see the future? I see my wife doing something. I want to be involved as well. So, but we had children as well. So I had to stay home, and she was traveling around in Mexico. She was building Mexico. That's where the majority of her business was in the prior. And I was sitting at home, but I knew I had to participate somehow. And I started participating online. And little by little, I started learning the Facebook, how I could use it, how I could communicate out in Mexico. So basically, um, I had to find out how to build online, how to build a business online successfully and effectively. And that is the point here. And I've learned a lot, and I just went out and started doing things. And she was going to presentations, and I knew her presentations 2 or 3 weeks out. So I was reaching out to the people, and just in whatever way I could. I was throwing videos out there, images. And one thing I've learned right now, the most effective way to build online in the long run is don't get banned, believe it or not. And I got banned. I was doing things I shouldn't have. Facebook was communicating back to me, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. Moderators, Jeunesse compliance has moderators. They didn't reach out, so I thought, heck, I was okay. I was fine. But I was on that fine line of being banned and not banned, and I just kept pushing the limits, and I started getting rejected, my ads and so forth. So I had to start looking at what I was doing wrong. And I just want to give you some tips here. It's going to be simple from the beginning, but it's going to get a little more complicated because we have a whole range of type of experienced people here. So I just don't want to go high level and just low level. So I just want to, let me see here, 136, fine. Okay, here. Next. Okay, so there's all kinds of types of social media platforms. You got your Facebook, your Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp. Which one do I use? I suggest do not get involved in all of them. It just takes too much time. You're going to be making recipes, and depending how you want to bring people to you or how you want to get your information out and create some traffic. We've got TikTok, that's just up, Twitter, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Pinterest. I would suggest okay, let's see. Okay, so there's going to be two different types of platforms you're going to use. You're going to have your conversational, which is Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp is an app. We got WeChat, Twitter, which is conversational. You have groups, you make conversations, you're in contact with the people all the time. And on the other side, you have picture and video based Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube. So I would recommend, where do you want to go? What do you feel comfortable with? Do you feel comfortable with posting pictures all the time? Or do you feel interested in getting in conversation with groups and making friends? But you do that through Instagram, but there's a little difference between the two. Go in. What I suggest, Facebook, take a look at it. Take a look at Instagram. Personally, I'm not an Instagram guy, but as we move on, you'll see why Instagram is a little important. Facebook, how they come together. Okay. So Facebook, like here, Instagram is all about photos and videos. It's a photo sharing application. Facebook, on the other hand, is a multifaceted, which lets you do anything. You can create, join groups, shop, share photos, videos, create events. It's a lot more. I would suggest starting with Facebook to build online effectively. Different ways to build on social media. Let's go here. Why isn't it going here? Okay, so I just shot ahead too far. So you have your organic audience. And what do we mean by the organic audience? You have paid or you have organic. Organic is most effective long term. You're going to funnel the people towards you. You're going to have an interest. They're going to stay with you. You guys have the same likes. You get to know each other. You're communicating, and you become friends. But they stay with you because they like you. They know you. So you can build a community. You create followers. You get viewers, subscribers, and those people that are your organic audience, they're going to stay with you for a long time. Now, the next type of audience, that's a little slow, okay, is your paid audience, okay? This is the most effective short term. It's quicker. You get to the front, your ads, whatever information you want to put out there, it gets right in front of them, mass audiences. But the point is, it must be done right. If it's not done right, you're going to waste your money and you're going to get banned. And you do not want to get banned. When you're growing organically off your Facebook, you have a little more flexibility. But when you start doing paid ads, those moderators are watching you because you're sending mass audience, okay? So you need to make sure the rules and follow them, okay? It can get expensive, but it can be cheap as well. So you have to look at both sides of it. You're going to do paid audience, but by paying, you get it in mass market, which in the end could be very cheap, okay? If you don't do it right and you don't set it up right, you're just going to be blowing your money, okay? So I suggest do not get into the paid audiences until you know what you're doing, and we'll go through it a little bit more here. It's much more restrictive, like I said, most likely into what you can put on Facebook, how much skin, how close to the face, what type of music, what you can say. You're going to be monitored a lot. So, and it can benefit organic growth because you're going to take, once you take that paid audience, you want to use that to divert it somewhere, either to your store or to your page. So that can all come back to you, and it can create your organic audience, and it can be selective. Now, organic audience using Facebook search. This is where, like I was speaking at the beginning of the presentation here, the class, when Geraldine, my wife, when she was down in Mexico building, I was using the Facebook bar. And I'm sure you've heard about Pixel. Facebook, the search bar in Facebook is very selective. You can determine what you're looking for. I can determine where they live. If I want to build in a country, if I want to build in Mexico, I will put in that top page. I could put, let's say I want to network marketers. Let's take network marketers, and I put in the search bar network marketers, and I pop it up, and it's going to show friends, group, and etc. Okay, you're going to see all your friends who put like network marketing or have something to do with network marketing. Okay, and then you're going to see mutual friends, which are your mutual friends, and you can see what they're doing. So if I put network marketing, and I want people with experience in network marketing when I build my list. So when I sign somebody in new, I said, okay, let's build your list. You want to build in Mexico, we put Mexico. I'm going to put network marketing, and I'm going to find out your A list. Who do you know that's in network marketing? And it will pop out on the side, a little messenger will pop up, and it will show all your friends who have experience in network marketing. Now, then you have mutual friends, and you can click on the mutual friends and see who are friends of the network marketers. We're all friends. We're all usually network marketers, hang out with network marketers and so forth, okay? Another thing you can put in is entrepreneurs. You can put If you're interested in biking, you can put biking, and you'll see those groups, you'll see those people, and that's how I went building. You make your list. If I want to build in New York, I can put people in New York. But one thing is, it determines from country to country. The security is depending on the server and the security. Each country has the ability what you can search for. So if I'm in Canada, USA, I can get very specific. I can say people who like or work or whatever it may be in New York, and it'll give me a little more information. In other countries, you just put network marketers or whatever it may be, and it'll just give you a list, and you can work from there. Now, another thing I've done is I've seen people who are in network marketing, because I want to build leaders. I want to bring leaders to my organization. So if I don't know leaders, how do I find leaders? And this is a way to find them. But you've got to be prepared. You have to have your resources. If you're going to be looking for leaders and you don't know about your business, what products you have, what's in your products, what they do, your compensation plan, you're just going to burn your leads. So prior to doing this, make sure you know your business and your resources. If you're going to bring a leader in to your business, I suggest you find somebody upline or downline. You don't always have to go to your upline. There's somebody within your business that you can contact, that you can connect, okay? You can connect these people together, and they can have a conversation, because the type of questions that they're going to have, a leader, is going to be a little different than somebody who doesn't have experience, okay? So this is a recommendation there. Use this bar. Everything's about action. You've got your short, your medium, and your long-term action. This is short-term action right now. Right now, you can go to your team, get them on Zoom, and say, guys, put in your search bar, let's find out who do you know that are network marketers, and find out who they know, and then you can start building your list and start making contacts. So tomorrow, even tonight, today, you can take this action right now and start building that list, okay? Next here. Okay. What about groups? Here, when you put that key search word, let's say whatever word you want, bikers, biking, running, likes, whatever it is, you're going to get into groups. Now, these group admins, they are excellent people to start contacting, okay? They're basically an influencer. Wouldn't you like an influencer in your group that has millions of followers or 100,000 followers or whatever it may be? But the group, if you have a group with 5,000 people in the group that like running or biking, try to get in contact with that admin. That admin, I'm so sorry about this, guys. Okay, so the admin, so these admins are influencers. You can get involved in these groups and start communicating with them. They might want to join the business. They might even want to soft sell within their group the products that we have. So that's another great lead there. Reaching out to groups. Okay. Now, your organic audience using Instagram. One thing about what you want to do on Facebook is never sell. It gets annoying, okay? Always post interesting content. Find something that you like. Don't do something that you don't like, because in the end, what you're posting, you're not going to like it and you're going to quit, okay? So if you like whatever sports, or if you like cooking, whatever it may be, post that, okay? Tutorials work great. Always use trending hashtags. I see a lot of people trying to make up their hashtags and everything. But when people put in hashtags, they typically, it might not pull up. So try to use hashtags that are commonly used, and your ads will pop up, and post frequently. I see people posting every day. That's something I can't do. Maybe that's something you don't like. It's all in your habits and what you do and the time you have during the day. Now, building with paid advertising. So here we get into the business manager, and this is a little more technical. One thing about building your business with paid advertising, open a Facebook Manager. Do not use your personal account, okay? Please, if you're going to start, do it right, okay? So do not open it up in your personal account. Open that Facebook business. and it's right here. Here's a link right down in the corner. Go there, open it up, okay? So every business manager has an ad account and one pixel at first. Okay, one business manager has one ad account, one pixel at first. Integrate your business page to your BM, your business manager. Okay, always add your credit card info to your ad account. And here's what I mean by this. This is so important. This can make or break your business. When you open your business manager and you're going to pay to put those ads in a massive market, out in the market. If you put your credit card in the business manager, directly in the business manager to pay for all your ads, if you get banned for something you did incorrectly, whatever it may be, that credit card is no longer good for any of your business managers. That's it. Your credit card's been banned. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to open your business manager, and when you run your ad, that's where you're going to put the credit card. Because if you have 2 or 3 accounts, your ad accounts, only the one is going to get banned, and you're going to be left with 2 more. Okay, it's so important. And if not, you're going to be pushing credit cards, looking for credit cards all the time. I see people doing that all the time. Hey, can I borrow your credit card? I need to run an ad, because they got banned in their business manager. And the Facebook pixel. Basically, the Facebook pixel is a little piece of code on most website ads. Facebook allows you to install this on every step of your website. Okay, so every point in your website that you ask for information, that pixel will be taking all that information. So even though you're paying for it, it's not one time. It keeps collecting it. Your pixel keeps getting smarter, keeps adding on those behaviors, those people, and it just adds and adds on. Okay, makes paid advertising extremely effective. We can point out anything behavior, market, likes, dislikes, thousands of points they're taking where we want to go and put that Facebook ad in front of. So it's very, very effective. Measures every steps of somebody's behavior online and optimizes for it. Okay, so Facebook has a lot of help. Find out what the pixel is about, and it's going to be worth your while. It'll take a little time to understand it, but there's all kinds of Facebook group ads out there that you can join the groups, and they can help you out any questions you have. Here's another important part of running your ads. It's not about taking a video or an ad and putting it on Facebook and pushing it out there and put money behind it. It doesn't really work that way. Let's put it this way. Let's say if you have 3 boats, you know, they're going down the river, and you want to go fishing, you want to catch these fish, and each one have their gasoline, and they're chugging along, okay? And you run 3 ads. Basically, one boat won't catch any fish at all. It's just you're spending money in there, and for some reason that line that Facebook took does not give you any results. And that's just how Facebook is. Okay, don't try to figure it out. There's science behind it, and people are trying to figure out. Don't waste your time. Doesn't matter. Just follow this, and you'll do quite well. But the other boat, it's pushing along. It's catching a couple of fish, but it's not productive. Then the other boat is going down the river. It's catching all kinds of fish. So you've ran 3 exact same ads, and one is not functioning, the other is not functioning, but one is taking off. You drop those 2 ads, and you put all your resources in behind the ad that is giving you results. Okay, so that's how you. I don't want to get it. We've only got 20 minutes, but just understand this when you see ad sets. Okay, so you're going to run a video. You're going to have 3, a picture, whatever it may be. You're going to have 3 of them, and you're going to put maybe what, $3, $4, $5 behind each one of them, and let it go along and find out which one is being the best, responding very well, and most productive, and just shut the other ones down. And that's how it's a lot more effective. Okay, your ad set structures. Keep your audience. This is so important. This is where you're going to be spending the majority of your time. You know, on Facebook, you see all these ads coming out, and it could be the worst video you've seen, and they've got millions of views. It's because The ad set structure, how they targeted the demographics and so forth, they did it right. They spent some time in there and they knew what they were looking for. Don't just run an ad and put money in behind it and then just let it run with 10 million audience. It's just a waste of money. Figure out your main interest. So if you're going after one interest, whether it be cosmetic, health, whatever it may be that your interest and what you're going for, you need to intersect it. Okay. And what do you need by intersecting? Different behaviors, and you'll see in the Facebook as you're going down, it's very simple. You're going to find your intersects, and it's going to cut it down, and it's going to become smaller, more precise, and then once you get in between 3 to 5 million, okay, that's your target. Okay, with a couple intersects in there. Watch your age demographics, 24 to 65. Don't keep it open. You're going to waste a lot of money, and keep Facebook. Just do Facebook first. Once you've been successful on Facebook, you can move it over to Instagram. That's my personal experience. And okay. So most effective way to make an ad, Facebook prefers videos over anything else. Okay. So spend some time in your video. If you're going to be putting money behind that image or that video, take time to build it. Okay, just don't throw a video up in the way you go. You're going to be putting some resources behind it. Okay, video should be from 30 seconds to 1 minute long. Okay, keep your video images high quality. Text should be short, precise, to the point. We have 3 seconds, you know, with all the millions, everybody, and all the ads that we're seeing. We just want to fly through it. And so you're going to be right to the point. Okay, always keep text at the bottom of the video. Don't make it messy up front. They want it clear on the top. They want to see the image, what the product is, and put the literature on the bottom. White, bold, straight to the point, and keep it 1 sentence at a time. Okay, this is very important. Spend the time in your video. Always video structure. Always start with a problem. What is the problem? Okay, our products resolve many problems. Okay, so start with a problem. Immediately move on to the solution. Okay, show product use, and end with a call to action. And that call to action could be learn more, contact, whatever it is, but you need to learn, you need to end with a call to action. But remember, that call to action has to go somewhere. It can go to your store, it could go to another page, and you can bring it through a funnel, whatever it may be. But you always, with your ads, you need to put a call to action. Now the headline structure, 2 types. You got the problem solution based, and then you have a story. You're going to put a story behind it. Always add a call to action. This is very effective because if people really like hearing a story, they like feeling that, I mean, one thing is a video, but you telling a story and what it did for you, people are interested in that as well. Very, very effective. Again, always add a call to action at the end of the video. Now, do's and don'ts. Most effective way, the do's and don'ts, very important here. Always use a clear call to action. Choose an image and use a call to action that you're actually going to respond to. Okay. Choose an image or a video that represents your brand. Use an ad message that responds with the audience. Who are you targeting? What age? What are they doing? Is it about sports? Is it about skincare? Whatever it may be. Okay. Keep it consistent and simple. You've got very short time, so don't make it over long and over exaggerated. Regularly interact with your audience, post regularly, be transparent and gain trust. Help more than you sell. Use material which is compliant with company standards. And here is very, very important, which images you're using. Okay, and sorry, can we move it back? There we go. Okay, sorry. We got to watch what Jeunesse put up. Share Jeunesse, and that's for a reason. Those images and so forth are already been tested. Okay, so I recommend that you use some of those images if you want to just put up images for likes and shares and things like that. Watch out. Jeunesse has moderators as well. Okay, I'm sure some of us have been contacted. Hey, we don't like what you put up. Take it down. Okay, all right. So don't confuse with too much info. Don't use offensive language. And this is stopping you from being banned. This is very important here. You know, if you take a snapshot, whatever you want to be, your before and after pictures and videos, that will definitely get you banned right away. Okay, so be very careful there. Don't ever oversell your followers. Don't be a spammer. Don't show too much skin in your ads, and don't make medical or income claims. That's very important there. Okay. And but just before I just finish off here, this slide here, I just want to give you an idea that you know, when you the organic part of it, when you're going to build your team right now, let's say you want to drive action through yourself, you want to take some action right now, or you want to bring the action through your team as a group in Zoom. It's funny when we post an image up there in Facebook and you get 35 likes. I've asked, okay, great, you posted that whatever product we have, whichever it is, and you got 35 likes. So what did you do with those 35 likes? You took the time. You didn't put an action behind it, but yet you got 35 likes within your Facebook. Why not contact those 35 people? They put a like for a reason. Maybe they didn't reach out to you or whatever, but they stopped. They looked at that image. There was something that grabbed that attention. You find out the list of people there and you start making those contacts. Okay. Again, use that search bar. If you don't want to go to the point of doing the pixel and the paid advertising, use a search bar for everything. I built in India, in Mexico. I've contacted people in Colombia, Guatemala, within cities. That search bar is so powerful. It's free, and you can build list after list after list. So when somebody says, I don't have a list of people to call, I said, wait a minute, you always have a list. Just jump in Facebook and start contacting people. And eventually people, everyone, you're gonna have to get to your phone, okay? I understand everybody wants to do everything through Messenger, automated, and you know, you wanna drive all the volume and funnel it, and you've heard all these programs online, but eventually in network marketing, the people, you're going to have to train them. You're going to have to show them what it's all about, and eventually you're going to have to get to your phone. So, you know, reach out and make that contact. But most importantly, you got to have fun building your business. If you don't enjoy what you're doing in the way that social media, look for something. There's so much you can do on Facebook and in Instagram that you're going to find a liking to it, and it's going to be effective. So that's basically it. And thank you so much.
Paul, thank you so much for joining us today. Listen,
I
guys,
appreciate it.
I really hope everyone took a screenshot because the detail Paul gave was incredible. He's able to give the do's and don'ts because he's learned from his mistakes, and he's also gained knowledge down the road from what he's learned. So I hope you guys have taken all this knowledge and just make it just the best success that you can. So to finish off, all right, our next speaker is a mother of 4 and travels the world extensively to build her business as a diamond director. She's supported by her husband, Johnson, to help build this business. She enjoys sharing her personal experience as becoming a diamond. Guys, let's be honest, it's tough, all right? So she's taken those experiences, and that's how she's gained her continued success. She's definitely a force to be reckoned with. So here to speak on how you can become a force, please welcome to the stage